Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to integrate n8n and Telegram. Basically, you would be able to talk to your AI agent via Telegram as an interface. In order to do that, the first step is to head over to the n8n. So this is my self-hosted version and go to overview and create workflow. This is how the canvas would look like at the beginning. Click on add as a first step and search as Telegram here, and we will use a trigger called on message. So this trigger will wait for user's message. Whenever there is a message, it will simply pass on the message from the Telegram to the RAI jet. That would be the next step in our workflow. To move on, here we need to select credentials, create new credentials. In order to integrate the Telegram with n8n, we need an access token. And the here is a base URL of Telegram. So let's go to the Telegram and get our access token. Click over here, click on new channel, my AI agent n8n. Create private channel and write add bot father. Click on this. So as soon as you click, you will be redirected to this screen. This bot father will help you create the token for your Telegram channel. So right click, say new bot. So let's give a name, my AI agent in it. And now we need to add what at the end. Okay. So no worries. Let's take my AI agent in it. And we have our token. Let's copy this token. Go back to the n8n, put it over here and save. You see credentials successfully created and it is testing and says connection tested. So I'll simply say the name, save, close, and this is our bot. So let's go back to canvas and we see now our Telegram trigger is ready. So basically whenever you send a message from the Telegram, it will be through this Telegram trigger. So let's click on test workflow quickly, and it says go to Telegram and create an event. I'll open Telegram quickly. Okay, I have opened my Telegram account. So here you see this is what your handle is. Click on this handle and click on start. Here you can say hi. And let's go back to the n8n, check if this data has been received quickly. And we see the data has been received. That means we were able to integrate Telegram with n8n as a trigger node. We'll go back to Canvas, then we'll add another node here. That would be AI agent. So I'm going to add a chat model here. So I'll use OpenAI chat model and select credentials, click on new credentials. So here we need to add our API key. So for that to generate API key, you'll have to go to platform.openai.com, and you also need to have few dollars here to test your account. Go to API keys and create new secret. I'll say n8n test Telegram. Select default project, create spreadsheet. I'll copy this key. I'll go back to n8n, paste over here. Let's name it n8n test Telegram. Save. We don't need to change this base URL. Yes. So we have our account set up along with the credentials. You can select any of the available model in order to work with the AI agent. I'll keep it default, that is GPT-4 Omni. I'll go back to Canvas. So that being said, our model is ready. So next is we will assign some memory. So we will use simple memory. The purpose of the memory is to help agent to understand what happened in last few conversations. So what you see here is a context window length is nothing but agent would be able to remember for say last 5 messages. You can also increase this to say 10, 12. For now, I'll keep it as a 10. So next, what we need is session key from previous node. So we need to change this option, which is say session ID. Click over here and select define below. So you can find that ID. It is from this chat ID. So that ID would be this. Just simply drag it over here so that you have the context of which chat agent is referring to. Now click on AI agent. We are going to pass on the message which we have received via Telegram to the AI agent. For that, click on this source for prompt. It is by default connected to chat trigger node. Click on define below and simply drag this text over here and click on expression. So I will say you are helpful assistant and helps user with their queries. Or even better, I would say you are a helpful assistant to AJAS and helps user with their queries. About AJAS, I'll say AI agent developer skill set n8n VAPI voice voice agents. So basically, whenever someone asks about me, it will refer this data and help them understand what I do, what are my expertise. I'll go back to Canvas. Let's add one more node here to complete the loop. Here we have incoming node. We need a outgoing node as well. So I'll say Telegram and send a text message. So we are going to keep these things as it is. Credentials to connect, resources message, operation is send message. So there are multiple operations you can perform on certain events, but here since we are going to send a message back, we will put send message as it is. Chat ID is something again, drag this and drop over here. And finally, we need to send a text that will be output from AI agent. For now, there is no such output. So I'll simply say test response and go back to Canvas, save this test workflow, waiting for trigger event, go back to Telegram, hi, there. Let's go back. There you can see the message has arrived, AI agent, then the chat model and the simple memory both were executed and we have the output. So basically this test response is something which is we hard coded. Let's go back and change this response, and response would always be the AI agent. Uh, So go back to Canvas, save, and we'll say test workflow again. Hello there. Hello, how can I assist you today? If there are any question about AI agents and can or WAPI, just let me know. So that is the response we have received from AI agent. And if you read over here, this is the text which we got from the AI agent. So that shows that we have successfully integrated the AI agent with Telegram. So on top of it, you can always build on multiple things such as you can add the tools, maybe calendar tool, Google Calendar tool. Okay, let's ask one more question to our AI agent and I'll go back to Telegram. I'll see what is the today's date. Let's see. can come up with. Okay, perfect. So it says today's date is October 19, 2023, because that's how the uh I remember that is the last cutoff date for GPT-4o mini it was trained on. So maybe another question could be, what is the formula for water? Okay, I need to go back and the contest workflow. It has completed execution. Go back to Telegram and it says the chemical formula for water is H2O, right? So basically now you have your own personal assistant via Telegram with which you can interact, talk, get the recommendations, suggestions, anything. This is something you can extend on multiple use cases. I'll be providing the JSON for this n8n workflow and simply you can import this for your use case and work on it. Thank you so much. That was all from this today's short tutorial. Let's talk in next. Thank you all.